Dangal. It's a film that we've made with a lot of love and care and something that we are very happy with. Well, first I must say that these concepts are not mine. Uh, it is the writers who come up with the story ideas and they write the script. So it is my good fortune that uh, I get these scripts which are written by such wonderful writers and they come my way and I'm happy to be a part of them. In this case, Nitish sir and his team have written the script. Uh, how I choose a script is actually very simple. I listen to the narration of the script, and if it excites me, if it touches me, moves me, and it just attracts me. That when I'm listening to the script, I'm like an audience watching a film. So if I love it, then I want to be a part of it, and it's a decision I take immediately then and there when I hear the script. If I love it, I want to be a part of it.
And so your movie is coming in Tamil and Telugu this time.
Yes, we are dubbing it
So
in
have
Tamil
you
and Telugu.
seen your Tamil and Telugu version of the movie? You're speaking in Telugu. How was your
You know,
experience
no,
on that?
I've not seen the whole film yet because I didn't. I was so busy in the post production of the Hindi version also. But we have seen the trailers, the shorter versions with the trailers we have seen, and
Also, few scenes dubbed in Tamil.
few scenes that we've seen. So I quite liked that. Watching myself speaking Tamil and Telugu, it was really nice.
So are you ready for the Telugu industry now, we can say?
Well, I wish I could have done a film in the original language itself, but it'll be a little difficult for me to learn an entirely new language. But if that happens, I would love it.
One line in Telugu, I mean about your movie while
I,
seeing.
I don't know how
Nothing?
to speak Telugu. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That depends on the script, And my co-stars are not selected by me; they're selected by my director.
No, your choice. Sir. You love to act with someone in a South Indian movie.
Well, I think if it's a Telugu film, I've always been a big fan of Mr. Chiranjeevi
Wow.
and Mr. Pavan Kalyan. So I would love to act with them. I would, if it's a Tamil film, I would love to work with Mr. Uh, Rajnikant. He's someone who I've been a huge fan of all along. So if I get the chance to work with him, I would love that.
So you have put on so much weight and then reduced. So it was the toughest period. I have seen your video of you're doing gym and all. So how was your feelings of putting on so much weight?
Well, it was tough because even putting on the weight, I had to put it on very quickly. In 4 to 5 months, I had to put on that weight. And then I had to lose it in 5 months also. So it was a very difficult thing. Physically, it was very taxing for me. Uh, but I'm happy that it happened. Yeah, my wife Kiran and my mother, they were very upset with me that I was playing with my health like that and putting on weight so fast, reducing it so fast. They were very concerned. But I managed to, convince them lovingly.
You think this is going to be the next Tare Zameen Par or your Three Idiots with a social message?
Well, I mean, I hope it is as loved by people as these two films were. We have, I think, Nitish sir and his team of 3 other writers have written a beautiful script. And when we see the film today, I feel that what Nitish sir has narrated to us, he has managed to bring that out on screen very beautifully. So we're very happy with the film, and we hope that people love the film. We hope that films like Tare Zameen Par or Three Idiots had a very wonderful response. The people really loved the film, and we are hoping that in Dangal also people really love the film.
Can we expect more pictures like this, more films like this
More films like this.
in future?
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. Well, if you read the catch line, "Mari choriyan choron se kam hai ke," that is the heart of the film. The film is trying to say that there is no difference between a girl and a boy.
Do we see Ira working with you in any of the films in future?
I would love that. I would hope so because films is my passion, and if my children decide to come in the films, it'll be a very happy moment for me. Secret superstar.
Yeah. So in that also you're acting, right?
Yeah, I'm acting in that.
Okay. So before the release of Dangal, you have released that teaser.
Yeah,
So
because everyone complains to me.
Okay.
They say that your film comes after 2 years and all 3 years. So I thought I must address that complaint.
Okay.
So now within 8 months you will see my next film.
So in a year, how many movies you'll be doing? Because in a year we see you once.
Yeah, one.
Like Shah Rukh sir has promised that in a year he'll come 3 times. So you'll be.
I can't make promises because I don't, it depends on my creative instincts and I can't make a promise, but I'll try to do as much as I can. It takes me time to do one film, at least 1 year. Sometimes it takes, Dangal took us 2 years. So we can't commit.
So we want to know about your look of the day. As we can see, you're loving your muchas. I'm watching that. So
Oh yeah,
what's the look of the day?
Well, this is there's a film I'm starting in month of March. It's called Thugs of Hindustan. It is being produced by Adi Chopra, directed by Victor Vijay Acharya, and there's Mr. Bachchan and me in the film. So it's a period film, so which is why I'm growing my beard. We have not locked the final look yet. That we will do only in the month of Feb. But in the meantime, I'm just growing my beard and my hair.
And Aamir, I just want to ask you, in every movie you have one special look. Not so. What is behind that?
Well, it really depends on the character I'm playing. So depending on what the character is, I try and appear like that physically also.
Would you say Gajni was tougher or
No,
Dangal?
this was tougher. This was tougher because putting on weight in such a short time and trying to lose all the fat in such a short time was very tough. Yeah. Right.
And so we have seen every time a new look, a new language also. In PK, we saw you.
Yeah, in PK I was speaking Bhojpuri.
Bhojpuri. Here you're speaking
Haryanvi,
Haryanvi.
yeah.
So any other language you wanted कि next movie में I would like to experiment, or you feel like hearing it and speaking it?
Well, it really depends on the character and the role. I mean, I don't pre-decide what what dialect I'm going to use. In a sense, I'm speaking in Hindustani. So Bhojpuri is very close to Hindustani, and in fact, Hindi and Urdu have come from Bhojpuri in a sense. Bhojpuri is an older language than Hindi also. And Haryanvi again is a dialect that we use. So if you speak Hindi or understand Hindi, you will understand Haryanvi also. Because we have kept it to be quite an easy version of Haryanvi. We have not gone very strong, which ko gadaha bolte na, very thick Haryanvi we have not gone, because otherwise people won't understand what we are saying. So we've kept a slightly simple form of Haryanvi where you get the flavor also, plus you understand what we are saying. So it really depends on what character I'm playing.
But sir, if you get a good script from South, will you
Yeah.
ready to learn Tamil, Telugu or Kannada? Will you take that challenge?
If I get a wonderful script from South, like in a language I don't speak at all, Tamil, Telugu or Malayalam or Kannada, if it's a really beautiful script and a role, I would take the challenge. I would love to. I may not be able to learn the language because that takes longer, but I can definitely learn the dialogues that I have in the film with the correct phonetics. Because ultimately it's all about phonetics. So if you can memorize the lines phonetically correct, then you can, then you can do the film in that language. So if the role is, if the script is really wonderful, I would definitely take up the challenge. Personal experience of putting on weight was very uncomfortable. I was not used to it. So suddenly, because normally, when people put on weight, they put it on gradually. Over the years, you put on weight. I put on the weight in, between 4 and 6 months, I had put on the 27 kilos. So all of a sudden, I was much fatter, much heavier. And it certainly affected me in many ways. I was not used to it. My breathing had changed. I could not bend to tie my shoelace because my stomach would come in the way. No, I would only tie it. But after tying one shoe, I had to stop. I would breathe like that. Then I would go to the next one.
Have you got any warnings from Kiran ma'am? No changes
Kiran,
in weight like this.
You see, yeah, Kiran ma'am and my mom and my doctor also has told me you cannot do this again and again. Kiran ma'am has also made one more complaint. She has said that every time you're doing a new film, you have a new look. So I have forgotten how you originally look. Every year, there is a dip, because when I met her first time, I was doing Mangal Pandey. So Mangal Pandey, I was looking totally different. Actually, when I met her, it was a little after Dil Chahta Hai. So, but I had not yet signed Mangal Pandey that time. So it was that kind of look. Then I did Mangal Pandey. Then I did Rang De Basanti. So each year, each film I did was a different look. So she's getting confused.
How to remember you?
She doesn't know what is me, the real me anymore.
एक और humor आ रहा है कि SS Mauly के साथ also your favorite director, as you mentioned.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
earlier
Mr.
interview.
Mr. Rajamouli, he's a wonderful director.
He's
Yeah.
your favorite also.
Yeah.
So you're working with him. We are not sure on that. Like there was Something was.
No, that must
Is
be a
it?
rumor. I mean, I would love to work with him. I think he's a wonderful director. And if I get the chance to work with him, I would love to work with him. Yeah.
Sir, he is doing Mahabharat.
Ha, ha, ha.
He is doing Mahabharat. So in Mahabharat, which character do you want to?
Oh, he's doing Mahabharat?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful, yeah. uh, in Mahabharat, you know, if I was to act in Mahabharat, there are two characters who I really love. One is Karna,
Okay.
and the other is Krishna. So I would probably end up playing Krishna
Okay.
if the person making the film feels I'm appropriate. Because Karna is a warrior, you know. I don't see myself as a warrior. 6 feet 6 inches, you know. He's born with Kavach and Kundal. So I'm not sure I can visually portray that. Physically, I can portray that. Or I don't know. So perhaps I'm more suited for Krishna. See, I have to say that each and every personality in Mahabharat is wonderfully etched. So, as an actor, you can do negative role or positive role. That is not so important. I think bringing out the character that you are supposed to portray in its honesty and people should feel that you are that character is more important. Mahabharat is a wonderful. It's a really amazing piece of. It's one of the proudest things that we are in India about is the Mahabharat, and that is something I would love to be a part of. बहुत सारे लोग बोलते हैं कि बेटी उतनी ही अहमियत रखती है जितना बेटा, लेकिन वो एक इंसान है जिन्होंने वो करके दिखाया, and he has always believed in that. So he is a very big hero for me. And the challenge that Geeta and Babita had in front of them, and the hard work they put in, the level of passion and the achievement they have reached is quite rare. I think एक हिंदुस्तान के एक छोटे से गांव से वो लड़कियां आती हैं और वो पूरे विश्व पे अपना छाप छोड़ जाती हैं. It's not a small thing.
And what is your take on demonetization?
I feel that it's something that we should support. It's something that our government is trying to do, which is meant for improving the situation that we have in the country. And certainly, any attempt to do that, we must all support. There may be difficulties along the way, but in the long run, I think we should look at the long run.